Hey everybody, this is Mugatu, and today I have this Mottura Champion C55 to hopefully pick and gut on camera. It's a dimple lock, 5 dimple pins with security drivers. There's an interactive element that controls a pin at the rear of the keyway. We have this passive mathematical symbol, and these tracks are controlling 3 rotors that need to be oriented in the correct position to allow a sidebar to retract. Making it quite a nice security lock. Works very well. There's also some passive pinning on the side, which will not interact much during picking. And I will try to get this open on camera. I've had it once, but it's been pretty shy for the camera since. So pin 1 and 4 gave a click. 2 also. 1, 2, 3, nothing. 4, whoop. Hope I haven't overset anything. 2 dropped. Nothing on 3, 4, 5. Let's check out the interactive element with this high reach pick, following the top warding. There we go. It can be pretty annoying though if you don't know it's there. I mean, I've picked this lock once and found the perfect pick that reaches it very well, but not knowing it's there, you're going to be searching for a while. Counter rotate on the max lift number 3 here. Here we go. Didn't lift enough. Could place my flag again. Alright. Oof. I think I heard extra crunchiness in there. Hope I didn't overlift anything. But drop number 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Let's check the interactive again. Nope. Ooh, sorry. Somebody isn't happy. Number 3 was missing, just a tiny nudge. Surprised I reached it with that flag though. Alright. So if I go and double check, there shouldn't be any resistance. Pin number 3 isn't there anymore. And now for the rotors. These dang rotors. If it's stiff, it's binding. But even when releasing tension, they don't necessarily want to move out of the way. Gotta help it a little bit. Alright, number 1 went. Not sure if it went or just slipped over it. 1, 2, 3. That feels good. Okay, 1 moves freely still. find the sweet spot. I think I'm overshooting the true gate on the second rotor. Heavy tension. I can see the first nib moving. Not really feeling any restriction on the two last, so there's still something about the second rotor that's not in quite at its place. But what? I do not know. 1, 2. I heard 2 clicks, so that would be passing the false and entering the true, or perhaps just skipping everything altogether. Not sure who's holding back now. First one is still moving. 2. Maybe it's 5. 5. The 5th nib. The 5th nib, which means the rotor's number 3. Oh, finally. God dang. Been trying to have that one for quite a while today. Nice. So you have to be you have to be pretty careful with the tension control. A stiffer Z-bar, not a stiffer Z-bar, but I mean a Z-bar would have a nicer fit, would allow better control, because I've dropped the top pins quite a few times today trying to reset the rotors in the right angle. Let's get this guy. Not joking, I have about 10 takes on this lock, where I would just drop the top pins and ended up in a too long video. So I'll move out the tools. Not gonna need those for now. Bring this closer. Where's my key? There's the key. So I've removed the clip holding the rear of the lock right here. And now I'll put the key in, rotate just enough so this piece lines up with the Bible, and just pull down, push down, and hopefully keep everything inside. And I've prepared a little tubing. There we go. So I can show you everything in there without dropping anything. So you have, as mentioned, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top pins. This is the interactive one. Construction keying, passive key control on the side, and the rotors. So you have this passive key control that blocks view in the bottom of the keyway. 1, 2, 3 rotors, and that's just part of the interactive element, and the sidebar matching with that. Pretty cool, eh? I won't be able to pull out the key because of the top pins. Alright, so I will just drop this here. Got the top first. First is a standard. Come on. Second is a spool. I need to use two pliers for that. Third is spool also with the max lift. Fourth is another spool. Fifth is a standard. Ooh, dropped it. And the rear is the interactive, which is a standard also. Alright, so for the core, as you can see, is we have the groove for the sidebar, and well, the groove for the sidebar is on this side. Where is it? Or on the left? Which one is it? It's on the right. Alright. So it's the right one. Not sure what the bottom and left one are for. Perhaps for catching on the passive side pins. If you're entering the wrong key, they'll enter the groove, but you won't be able to turn. Okay. Makes sense. Now for this one. There's not really an ideal way of removing it, so I'll just try not to drop everything. Sidebar tends to want to slip out. So this is the sidebar. It springs. Well, then which is best? Go with the top first, I guess. Interactive one. What is that? Oh, that's a passive pin on the side, but it doesn't matter. I know where they go. Pin number 5. That's number 2. 3. 4. That's the first one. And number 2, which is a torpedo. Alright, passive pins, I don't really care about those. I think that, no, they're not gonna drop. So interactive in first. We have, I'll remove the interactive at the rear. And boy. Huh? Maybe later. So the first rotor. Second rotor. And third rotor. And interactive. There we go. Well, for the passive, I mean, they're stubborn. They don't really want to come out, but you have, I'll show this from a close-up. Core, sidebar groove, rotor space. Keyway is not too problematic. You've got enough space to work around there. Let me get a rotor, pièce de résistance. So, as you can see, there is one short nib and one higher nib for the dual track on the key. Always easier to operate with the taller one, but you need to use the second also. And if we can see the true gate and false gate, yep, this angle. So you can see there are 2 gates, just like medical pins. This one is a false gate, and it will bite a tiny bit on the sidebar before falling into the true gate. And where is that sidebar? Yeah. And it's not much. The tolerances are pretty cool because it's only that tiny stud of the sidebar that needs to enter, and it catches well enough in the false gate to make them pretty efficient in my opinion. What really helps the picker is that the rotor sidebar elements isolate very well from the top, so it's really helping you to pick stuff, and excuse you if you don't if you over rotate the core while trying to get out of a false gate. Here's a closer look. Well machined. Rotors are very cool. The only issue I think with the C55, if they sacrifice the fourth rotor that they have in this C43 or C48 for the sake of this boring passive key control item. So some other locks will have 4 rotors instead of 3, which makes them harder to pick in my opinion, even though I've never picked one, so take it for what it's worth. Interactive element, you really need to push it just at the right spot. It's not straight compared to the rest. It's slightly on the right, and it's at an angle. It comes down. I can't really let go of the camera at the same time. Yeah, no, I can't really show it for you. Sorry. I will try. Oh boy. Do this in a more intelligent way. Hold still for a second. Taking this interactive pin and dropping it inside, you'll see it comes out at an angle. If I can shove it in there. Yep. No, we're not seeing it at all, eh? Well, you can see from its position in the hole, it's slightly angled in this direction. You can't get it by pushing just straight up, but it's better if you push with a slight angle. So anyways, little detail I wanted to add. So this has been the Mottura C55 Pick and Gut by Mugatu. Thank you for watching, have a great day, and to the next time.